Also known as Alicia, is 9 years old and the 2019 Junior Miss Calgary. Alicia's enjoyment for music started as early as 2 years old, as she already memorized a whole song. Music has been her second nature at a young age. She's been learning and performing in a crowd as a member of the Young Canadian Singers who are performing in the Grandstand show. She is also a TV commercial and print ads model in the Philippines and also here in Canada. She's very enthusiastic and passionate to be a role model for kids, and that's why she joined the pageant, to inspire other kids to believe in themselves and to do what your heart desires without hesitation. She also has the heart to help other kids, and her chosen charity is the Kids Cancer Care Foundation of Alberta. They have a great display set up so you can learn more. And so without further ado, I would like to introduce to the stage Janae Alicia Ventura.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Charla, for the wonderful introduction. I am humbled and honored that I have been given an opportunity to share my story and to spread the awareness about kids with cancer. Before I will start, can everybody see me in the back? Are you sure? Okay. Just kidding. I was just making sure that everybody could see me. Again, I'm Alicia, your Junior Miss Calgary 2019. Has anyone dreamed to become a superhero when they were a kid? Raise your hand if you'd like to share who they wanted to be when you were a kid. Yeah?
I wanted to be, it's like Spider-Man except like a girl.
Yeah? I like Spider-Man too, and I like Spider-Girl. You see, I'm just a normal girl, like any kind of girl that once dreamed to become a superhero when they were a kid. Not just bad girl, as you can see on the screen. That was me when I was like 5 years old, 6 years old. Did anyone ask why they wanted to be like them? Is it how they look in the costumes? Or is it how they copy all the moves or spells to unleash their superpowers? Or is it just because they're brave enough to fight all the bad guys to save the person in danger? Or just to have a happy ending, just like most superhero movies. Just like Endgame. Who watched Endgame? It was so cool. Don't worry, no spoilers. Here's a question I had in mind for a while. What is all to being a superhero? Does anyone know about some of the qualities that you need to have to become a superhero? Yep, Marigold?
Bravery, confidence, and determination.
Yes. If you weren't brave, you'd be like this. I don't want to fight Thanos anymore. Yes, and the other qualities you need to have as well. These kids have different stories. Let's take a moment to look at the pictures and ask ourselves, are we worthy to become superheroes? How about them? As a kid, how would you think you would feel if someone told you that you have cancer? Some kids, they don't even know what cancer is, because maybe they're too young to know about it. Or, as an adult, how would you think you would cope up with that really bad news? In fact, many times kids are stronger than adults because they're filled with hope and positive attitudes. Because they're hoping that one day they can go to school, meet new friends, play whenever they want. Just one day, 24 hours. Is that too much to ask? Having a great spiritual heart that makes them believe on miracles, and one day God will heal them. Some people say, it's not such a big deal. I can cure cancer in a millisecond. Why are the doctors so slow? Well, we always say that knowledge is the biggest prevention, right? During my research, I have found out some information that some people would like to know about cancer. These are some of the most common types of cancer. Number 1 in my list is leukemia. There are different types of leukemia, but they still have the same job, affecting the blood and bone, making it 30% of all childhood cancers. Some people think that's a small amount, but think about it. There's a lot of different types of cancer, some I don't even know about yet. Different kinds I can't even count. As they all add up together as a kind of cancer. All kinds of cancers, this is 30% of all cancer. That is quite a big amount. It contains joint pain, weakness, pale skin, bleeding, and more. Yes, there is more. Number 2, central nervous system tumors. Oof, that was a big word. It begins when the healthy cells in the brain or in the spinal cord changes or goes out of control, making a mess. A tumor can either be cancerous or benign, meaning kind of gentle, or is it? Doesn't it sound complicated? Because for a kid like me, it's hard to understand. Well, don't worry, I made this easy for you to understand. Number 3, kidney cancer. Kidney cancer is a malignant tumor that starts in the cells of the kidney. It means that it can spread or metalize to the other parts of the body. Number 4 on my list is liver cancer. It occurs when the healthy cells within the organ assume an unnatural and anomalous appearance and behavior, meaning weird look and behavior. Number 5 on my list is lymphoma. This is a cancer that is also quite common for adults. Children with this cancer can be marked by a large lymph nodes, a swollen abdomen, fever, weight loss. What I mean by weight loss is, for example, you weighed 100 pounds and suddenly dropped to 57, so large drops, and more. Now you can quite realize how cancer is such a very big deal, as it affects adults as well. Now, time for some facts about cancer that some people do know about yet. Number 1, did you know about every year 190 children in Alberta get diagnosed with cancer? That is a small amount, but as it adds up all together, that's going to be a very large number. Number 2, some lucky people has a chance of 80% survival rate. Yes, that's very lucky, but sometimes cancer is very hard and severe to understand or cure, making some of the cancers even lower than 10% survival rate. Wow. Of course, if discovered malignant. Number 3, 75% of survivors live with lifelong side effects. Well, as they still need treatment or medication. That means half of 25% passed away, sadly, and the other half of 25% are finally cured for cancer, no side effects, nothing. And the saddest part, as we speak today, and within the whole presentation is that speech, people are dying every second that I'm talking right now, every pause, every mistake I'm doing right now. People are dying right now, every minute, every second, every millisecond. And I want to stop that because these kids don't deserve to die. Some people even start making memories, or maybe their first walks, but then they suddenly get cancer all of a sudden. Then the parents are asking, how, why, when, where? All of that questions inside their head, wanting to ask the doctors. We are thankful that we have some organizations and individuals that support these kids, such as Kids Cancer Care Foundation of Alberta. As a kids, I also believe that I can help in my own little way. As you know, this kind of event will help hundreds of Alberta children everywhere in Alberta, everywhere in Canada. Of course, at a very difficult time in their lives. Of course. Sorry, pardon me. By helping the foundation, you are also helping the rekindle of joy in the hearts of children at camp and empowering cancer survivors to live their dreams through scholarships and supportive education programs. They need our help. I would like to take the opportunity to share my upcoming fundraising event on August 10th, Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can participate by cutting or shaving your hair with the help of braid clips. Please come and bring your friends and relatives on the said event. We have tickets and flyers on the table over there if you're interested in buying it now, or you can donate any amount to help me reach my goal. All proceeds will be donated to Kids Cancer Care Foundation of Alberta. I would like to share this cancer-related topic quote. It says, "No matter how big or small you think your support is, every bit helps us getting closer to reach our goal for finding a cure for childhood cancer." That is very true, and that just really close my heartstrings, because as long as we have your support, no matter how big or small it is, we can find a cure for cancer. Together, we can make a difference in our world and in the lives of these kids with cancer. If there's no you, no me, no us, then there's no them. Because if there's no us, if there's no cancer, if there's no people that are standing up to cancer, then how are we going to find a cure for cancer? The doctors, some people, they just, I'll find another cure for cancer in just a millisecond. Don't you worry about it. But then after like 1 year, I'm like, oops, I forgot. Let me do that again. And I want to take action now. Oh, don't need the applause. I'm not done yet. Sorry. Okay. This is a video that explains how they are dealing with their everyday lives. These are the words they say to themselves during and after their battle. And I don't know how to play the video. Just saying, this video is not mine, so yeah. Some of these quotes were actually made by cancer survivors. How would you feel when after 1 to 13 years, the doctors told you that you were free from cancer? But then, what if someone really close to you somehow got cancer? Or maybe your friend got cancer all of a sudden? Would you give them a helping hand? Or would you leave them in a cage full of loneliness and doubt? Basically, you're just replacing yourself because you were in that cage before when you had cancer. Now, when you're finally free from cancer, you have this friend or a relative that have the same type of cancer that you do. Then you just take them and put them in that same cage. Would you want them to feel the same pain that you have once felt before? No. You don't want another relative or friend to get hurt, right? Some people can handle it, but some people can't because they're really sensitive and kind. They need us no matter what. There are different ways to help a kid with cancer, and this is one of them. As any superhero does, they have no fear, and they always believe there is a way to win, even though they face adversity throughout their journey. They're stronger than any kind of superhero, like Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Iron Man, that I've ever known. Real superheroes live in the hearts of small children that are fighting big battles. They fight for what I said earlier, an opportunity to go to school, meet new friends, and one day, God, that dream that they wish will come true with your helping hand. It'll save a person's life, and you are going to be the person that they say thank you to. Thank you for listening to my speech presentation. God bless us all. And remember that my goal can be your goal. The next step is our goal.
Thank you, Alicia. You want to sing a quick chorus of something?
Sure. So I'm going to be singing a song. It's called Dynasty, and it's by Mia. I hope you like it. I'm going to do it a cappella. Some days it's hard to see if I was a fool or you a thief. Reading through the maze to find my one in a million. And now you're just a page torn from the story I did then. So I give you a stone. Someone like you a stone. It's how we built a dynasty that heaven couldn't shake. How we built a dynasty like nothing ever made. How we built a dynasty forever couldn't break. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alicia. So if you want to go and see Daniela.